Hello amigos, ¿cómo está? My name is Dan, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking, unfortunately, about Club Leon versus Guadalajara. And, well mate, so many things to talk about in this game. Obviously, Leon got the win, 2-1. Very, very, very controversial game, many reasons why. Um, let's start with the good, because I think Chivas right now, Chivas have always really been one step forward, two steps back, and there have been good bits to this team as well as bad bits. We'll do the good first. Obviously, is the starting lineup. Mateo Chavez getting the start as I knew he would, because he's probably our best. He's our only left back now, so he's going to be our starting left back. He got the assist for the goal, which is great. Yao Padilla scoring again, 19 years old. I mean, our front three especially was just, for me, really good to see. Teo Wilkes getting the start and striker, Cambreras getting the start on the wing as well as Yao Padilla, and super young front three. I don't think they really did anything wrong. Cambreras, I think, played really well. By far the best player on the pitch for the first half. Padilla getting a really good goal, like I said, a really epic goal, obviously getting us level again. Two sloppy goals conceded. Talavangel had a bad moment for the first goal, but he made up for it. He wasn't to blame for the second goal. He saved the penalty as well, which shouldn't have been given. The referee was absolutely atrocious in this game. I'll get to him in a minute. But yeah, good things. Obviously, the strength of the team, obviously the age of the team. Everyone was crying because Barajas wasn't starting for the first team. Well, he's not really doing that great for the under 23s, but we are debuting really young, really good players. And yeah, like I said, people calling us the cancer of Mexican football, which is an outrageous claim, by the way. And we're debuting 5 or 6 players right now in the season. I think, I think the results are going to reflect that. I think, we've got a very inexperienced young squad right now. Veteran players aren't stepping up. Keiko, I think, did well off the bench. Piojo didn't really do much. Chicharito, we should have had a goal. Hormiga should have got the 2-2 goal. I'm still clueless as to why that wasn't given. The referee just decided in this game that he didn't want Leon to lose this game, or even Chivas to get any kind of points. He wanted Leon to win this game. Again, I'll get onto him in a minute, but yeah, like I said, I think Hormiga's goal should have counted. If it had counted, then the last 3 goals would have been Padilla, Teo Wilka, and Hormiga. Hormiga coming off the bench getting a goal, which is great. Should have counted, but you still scored and still did what you needed to do. And yeah, let's get into the bad. Tapias, I think, had a terrible game. I think he's gotten steadily worse, throughout the games we've been playing. The first couple of games, I thought he did really well. Everyone was thinking, are we really missing Chiquete? This kid seems to be alright. The third game and this game, he's had quite terrible games. He was kind of at fault for the second goal. Should have blocked it. Didn't, and instead just got into Rangel's way, and Rangel couldn't do anything about the second goal. Another really good game from Tyler, really. I mean, it was unfortunate for him to concede 2 goals. We've got a young defence right now, to be honest. Castillo's super young. Mateo Chavez is super young. Tapias is, not really experienced in the Liga MX level. So, yeah, overall, really disappointing game. We didn't offer enough to get any points out of this game. I think, like I said, Hormiga, his goal should have counted. Chicharito was never offside. Hormiga was never offside. It was bullshit. It was taken away from us for no reason whatsoever. But we didn't do enough to win this game. Let's just be real about that. Defensively, we were a little bit off. And attacking wise, we didn't create enough as well. I think Keiko and Piojo probably will start next game, providing they're fit and healthy or whatever. We'll talk about Oscar Garcia now, before I go into the referee. Garcia has been criticised. I mean, we've played 4 games under Garcia. That's all he's had. And he's made wrong decisions pretty much at every turn, whether it's the starting lineup or the substitutions. But in this game, okay, so he does get shoved, barged out of the way, and he could have gotten hurt, to be honest with you. He just let his temper get away with him, and he kicks out, and he's going to be he's going to get banned now, I think, for a couple of games at least. I think the club's probably going to get fined as well. Managers can't kick at players, no matter how disrespectful the players are. The player that pushed him, extremely lucky not to get a straight red card, but the referee was a massive Leon fan in this game, so I'm not really too surprised. But he only got a yellow card, he should have got a red. You can't go shoving coaches like that. There is a respect level there, and he broke it and still managed to get away with it. So, but yeah, Oscar should not have let his temper get the best of him. He's going to learn from that. I mean, obviously, people calling for his head already. I don't think that's got to that point yet, but he hasn't covered himself in glory at all yet. I think he's a good coach. I think he's going to do well. I just think he needs to start making the right decisions, and he needs to start controlling himself a little bit better. And this is a massive learning curve for him. I'm interested to see how many games. I reckon it's going to be a couple games, probably a touchline ban. But yeah, like I said, we had a perfectly good penalty not given for no reason whatsoever. We were fouled in the box. Cabreras again, in absolute danger. He's a firecracker, man. The defense can't handle him, and yeah, brought down illegally in the box. Referees went over to the screen. I mean, it's a stonewall penalty. Let's be real. Okay, he got the ball, but he took the player out to get to the ball. Stonewall penalty every day of the week. Referee's gone, yeah, nah, I don't want to give a penalty against Leon today, and didn't give it. So that's one bullshit call. And then the second one was obviously their penalty. Okay, it does hit Romo's hand, but Romo's hand's next to his body. The handball rule is if the hand's on the body, then it hits the ball, then there's nothing, it's not in the unnatural position. It shouldn't be given. But the referee couldn't wait to give that penalty. He didn't even go and check, by the way. He went over to the screen just to make sure. He's like, oh, actually, I've looked at the screen, I'm going to cancel it now. But he didn't bother going over to the screen to see what I would say was more of a controversial call. He didn't even check to see if it was really handball or where the position of Romo's hand was. It shouldn't have been given. Luckily, Rankel was a good goalkeeper and he saved it. But yeah, like I said, very unlucky to lose this game. I think a draw would have been fair. We outplayed them at their place most of the game. James Rodriguez, their star player, did one good free kick for the first goal and pretty much nothing else for the entire game. Some people say he should have taken a penalty. Well, maybe he should have done. I mean, the guy that took it missed it, so maybe he should have done. But it should never have been awarded in the first place. Then going to the referee, I'm not going to rant too much about this referee because I've done enough ranting about referees to last me a lifetime with Arsenal. I'm not going to do it now. But he's obviously either a Leon fan or a James Rodriguez fan because he was determined not to get Chivas any points in this game. Like I said, perfectly good penalty taken from us. A very dubious penalty given for them. And then, inexplicably, even the commentators were just like, well, I'm not quite sure why he's cancelled this goal. The Hormiga goal should have counted. It should have been 2-2. It should have been a draw. That would have been a fair result. It is what it is. You can't really handle that. I mean, you can't control, bent referees. Obviously, I tweeted out that he's probably going to beg James Rodriguez for his jersey after this game. Probably deserves it. I'm pretty sure James has already given it to him. Just for the fact that, Leon would not have won this game without him. But we didn't do enough to win this game, to be honest. And we've got flaws that we need to sort out. Our defence is shambolic right now. We're incredibly missing Mozo. We need Castillo out on the left, or in the middle even. Our centre-back, we need another centre-back. So Pierce is not enough. He wasn't enough when we signed him. For me, he was a Briseño replacement. He's not a Kete replacement. We need a top centre back in my opinion. But like I said, as in terms of the attacking, I think Taylor Wilker's a great player. I don't think he starts the next game. I think Hormiga starts the next game. Still got Pulido to come back. Sorry. Hopefully that's soon. Chicharito, I think he had a bit of an input into the goal, but obviously it was disallowed, so it doesn't really count, which is a shame because that's the best thing Chicharito has done for Chivas in a long time. But yeah, this club's just one step forward, two steps back. Step forward, we're debuting young players. We're bringing a lot more Tapatio players into the first team than I thought we were going to. Taylor Wilkes now, for me, an established striker in the Liga MX. He's already got a goal and assist under his name. Bit quiet in this game, to be fair, but still, they shut him down pretty well. Cambreros, for a young kid as his age, he's absolute firecracker. He's going to be such a good player. Defenders can't handle him. They're conceding penalties against him left, right, and centre. I think he's going to be a top player. Padilla as well. For me, he's going to be an established winger for us soon. Whether I don't know how long Keikau's going to be here. I'm pretty sure the American aspect of him will get him a move to Europe sooner rather than later. So I've got no problems with the front three that started this game. I don't even have a problem with Chicharito coming off the bench. That's what he's there for, in my opinion. Yeah, like I said, Hormiga's just unlucky not to get a goal. If that goal gone in, all three of our last goals would have been from super young players that we're trying to establish into the first team. So it is what it is. We do have positives to take away from the game. I think Padilla's earned his right to start the next game. Cambreras too. Taylor Walker, I think, will probably get subbed out. He'll be on the bench. I reckon Hormiga will start. Oscar Garcia's got to learn. You're in Mexico now, man. Liga MX is no joke. And you're scrutinised at Chivas for everything. You can't go kicking around players. So the referee is atrocious. I never want to see him refereeing a Chivas game again. You're just atrocious. I'm not quite sure what was going on with him. Chivar is dead, by the way. Anyone that tweets Chivar is doing it ironically at this point, because VAR has not been Chivas' friend for a couple of years now. So yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, if this had been a draw, I probably wouldn't have been so angry about it. We got robbed today. Let's just be fair, but we weren't good enough to win the game as well. So I'll concede that. So let me know what you thought of the game. Garcia, some people want him out. Do you think he should go out after 4 games? I think it's a bit harsh. Having said that, he's probably going to be off the sidelines now for 2 or 3 games, I reckon. So we'll have to wait and see what we're going to do. We've got a couple of winnable games, in my opinion, now coming up. We need to start winning games now. Leon, we should have won this game, to be honest with you. Leon aren't all that, even with James Rodriguez. But it is what it is. We move on to the next game. Let me know what you thought about the game and the future fixtures we've got and our players as well. Young players coming through. We'll talk about it in the comments. So anyway, I'm finishing my run now. So take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, it's very interesting. Latest Chivas game I've watched in a long, long time. Normally it's 7, 8 o'clock in the morning for me. It's 11 a.m. kickoff, which is weird, but it is what it is. But anyway, really nice to get a video out straight away. Obviously, this is what I'm like after games, especially Chivas games at the moment. It's so stressful for us, for our reasons, as well as for refereeing and whatever. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and we'll talk in the comments. Take it easy. Have a good week. Adios.